These mutas needs to pull back. They're trying to kill the Hellions in the third. Definitely don't want to use any units right now. DDE is just pulling up ahead so far right now. Though he had some unsieged tanks, and the Lynx get a nice surround and take those out quite fast.
Right, so if I'm not mistaken, it looks like the Slover Lords have been upgraded. They are now Speed Lords, able to go ahead and traverse the map much, much quicker. And we can see that right now DDE is vying for contention of the center of the map. He wants to control the center. He has a Raven out, one Viking, and a couple of siege tanks. Destiny has equalized the supply count. He was down quite a bit there. But of course, Zerg ready to remax his army and come at DDE again.
Yeah, look at these tanks as well. DDE is being pressured somewhere else. He's spending his APM somewhere else. He's losing tanks to a single Mutalisk right now in the middle of the map. Oh my gosh, he's going to use all these. We're going to have some infestors. And actually, the tanks shelling each other with that splash damage. And oh, nice scan, though. These Hellions are going to take out a couple of those infestors. Every infestor kill is huge. It can't sit around and build up more energy. It's very, very gas heavy. That being said, both these players have so much money banked right now. But I mean, if you go to that kind of situation where you're super late game, you're losing bases, you're mining out gas in your main and natural. Every point of gas can come in handy. We saw Boxer in that game against Rain run out of gas, and that was one of many tipping points that had him lose that match. Spoiler alert.
I mean, I'm just amazed right now. The unit composition for Destiny, again, very responsive. He has a lot of roaches, a lot of lings. It's almost like they're going for some sort of achievement here with these armies. We're seeing every unit possible. We've got Thors, Hellions, we've got Vikings, tanks, infestors, roaches, lings. No banelings, though.
No banelings. Destiny doesn't use banelings.
He doesn't. He really doesn't.
No, he used to, and he just doesn't bother anymore. He prefers to use that gas on infestors.
Who needs him? He made infestors. You know what? He did not lose that high yield either.
No,
it's going to be clutch for him because DDE had to kill that while he had the initiative. He had to take that out to slow him down, and this is really not the longer this goes. Actually, I feel the worse it is for DDE at this point.
Yeah, this is actually a really interesting game. Look at this. DDE gonna have to use a scan to clear out the burrowed ling here, and it's kind of funny because never mind. That's just I thought it was a hatchery being placed down here by Destiny. It's just an Overlord dropping creep. Destiny and DDE. This is now officially a just about a cross split map situation, which is cool to see on Shattered Temple. And look at this, DDE going to be preemptively getting out a ton of Vikings. And do we have... Yes, we do have Greater Spire and a regular Spire. Going to be doing double upgrades here. And very, very interesting play out of Destiny. First, doesn't want to lose that Spire.
You know what's better than a Spire?
2 Spires.
Correct answer, sir. Somebody get this kid a cookie. He got it right. 2 Spires.
Give me a head tap.
So Destiny at this point... is really, I think, going to have the unit composition that he's most happy with. And DDE, let them breathe here for a second. Not a good idea. DDE is maxed and has been 200 of 200.
Look at here, though, on the left side of the map, just building mass command centers. I imagine these are going to be built into planetary fortresses. What that will do is chop this entire half of the map off. It will not be a viable place to push, so he's going to have to push on the other side of the map. What that will do is basically reduce the amount of decisions DDE needs to worry about and focus on defending that one choke point. So I love that idea. I love that play by DDE. And not only that, he just needs to spend a whole ton of minerals. So
yeah, well, Greedy has gone ahead and mined his half of the map out.
Yeah.
So really, he's going to go ahead and invest in some real estate and say, I'm going to take this real estate right here and map control while I'm at it.
Yeah. These Vikings going to punish those the Overlords, as well as the more importantly geez, why am I forgetting the Brood Lords?
Fungal growth, though. Look at those fungal growths and their paper airplanes. When those fungals hit them, and down go the paper planes for DDE.
Brutal. If I remember correctly, does fungal growth do bonus damage against armored? I can't remember. Why am I thinking of that? I don't know. Either way, the thing I didn't think about in terms of all these command centers is, well, Broodlords shoot a lot further than than planetary fortresses, and planetary fortresses do not shoot up. They were not designed. The Terrans. Oh wow, yeah, but I mean, yeah, this is a really difficult position actually for DDE right now, because once these Broodlords take over the map and the Zerg can get air control, very difficult situation for Terran.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we said the best way to go ahead and stop Broodlord Infestor is not to let him get there. Well, obviously he's there now, so it's going to be very tough. As we see, now DDE now going over to the 5th of Destiny, but Destiny has prepared with a fair amount of sparring codes. He's going to get kills, though.
Check this out, though. I'm sorry, we have a...
Don't apologize.
Doom drop is actually... Oh my god, and he drops a scan right on top of it. Oh my god. Doom drop is the understatement of the century. He's going to kill all of this production out of DDE, and he might have all that money, but he's going to have nothing to spend it on.
Roaches in my main. Roaches in my main. There's nothing worse right now. Just melting stuff down. And he can't even get up his own ramp.
Yeah,
this looks really, really bad for DDE. I'm not a genius, but I'm a thinker, and I'm thinking DDE's in trouble.
This looks like traffic hour on the Champlain Bridge in Montreal. If you live in Montreal, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Wow, yeah, those tanks taking so long to get there. A lot of factories go down. The command center, the main, almost goes down also, oddly enough, to ground-only units, and despite being able to lift off. But yeah, he's not going to kill any of these overlords, thankfully. And look at this, he's going to actually, Destiny, while doing that, using his broodlords to clean up all of these command centers on the left side of the map that DDE had set up. And now this 4th or 5th base, whatever it is, here for DDE is now forfeit to the map control of these broodlords.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, though, DDE still floating 5,000 minerals. He wants to take control of the Fed. He wants to set the prime for currency, but as we see, infested beach balls of death now. Popping out those infested Terrans are going to do work on these SEVs. Man, DDE is in trouble now.
God.
Down about, what, 60 supply, 55 supply, and just doing his best to set up a siege line right now, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
The siege line was caught out of position, not clumped up, just really in a giant line, and more importantly, they were unsieged when they were encountered. These Vikings are not going to be able to clean up these broodlords before they do just a tremendous amounts of damage against these tanks. Yeah, Destiny's play is so impressive. I am actually just like, I am freaking out. That drop in the main to bring everything back, and then just pushing right across the map and destroying the left side of DDE's entire infrastructure.
Yeah, infrastructure. Another word I don't really know what it means. I kid, I joke.
Ghost Academy, while it's... Oh no, it's researching... Oh, the research gets canceled.
Look at all those infested Terrans as we get the multiple liftoffs. Interesting fun fact, those command centers can float forever. Evidently, they don't run out of gas.
Tumba's somewhat bitter about the fact that Terrans have unlimited fuel. I'm a Terran player, so I'm just not going to complain that much. It's cool. Oh, look at this. Oh, never mind. We do have, yes, we do have a bunch of Brood Infestors right outside the gold. This is kind of the last mining operation for DDE right now. Yeah, he has nothing anywhere else. He has no mineral income whatsoever except from this gold, and we have a ton of Infestors going to be dropping infested beach balls here, going to take out the production. Will they get away? I do not know. Those, you know what's actually pretty cool? Infested Terrans actually benefit from unit upgrades. So these infested Marines are actually 3-3. Very cool.
You know what? I have a feeling that these two players are going to be butting heads like this to Game 7. Can somebody from chat please order me a pizza?
Yeah, these guys are pretty evenly matched. They trade blows. You know, I love the analogy of like a boxing match. They just stand toe-to-toe, and it's sort of like...
Festers. Oh. They're doing their thing. They're sharking.
The Brofester squad is moving across.
Winfesters, Brofesters, whatever you want to call them, they're under the ground, and they're poised and ready for DDE to go ahead and set down another command center.
Yeah, and smartly not blocking the command center either, because obviously that would give away that they exist. Might as well just keep them off to the side, let that base get saturated, and then unleash your fungal growths and infested Marines.
Absolutely, and DDE at 126 and stagnant on supply right now.
Oh, we have Ultras. This is a great tech switch and one of the most difficult things for players to deal with against Zerg because they can tech switch kind of in the blink of an eye. I mean, upgrades won't help as much, but he has also all those Lings and Roaches, so he has been concentrating on his ground force upgrades, which I mentioned with those infested Marines. So these are 5-2 Ultralisks right now, so, you know, here's the important thing. Has DDE committed to a lot of Vikings? How many Vikings does he have on the map? And it doesn't even matter because we have so many... wow, look at this. All of these infestors in the main. Gonna drop so many infested Terrans in this main. All this production is now forfeit. Reactors, starports, and factories are just dropping.
He made his own Terran army. Look at that. How cute. That's amazing. Destiny's so good in this game. But, man, what a competitor DDE is. The alligator blood, man, hanging around, doesn't want to give this up.
Oh man, look at all these useless Vikings. This hurts so much. Now seeing Ultralisks on the map. Basically they just eat up supply now for DDE, but I don't think he's worried about maxing anytime soon. His only remaining base right now is under siege. You know, he has this other one, but no way to get SCVs over there.
Oh, lands all the Vikings, and this could turn the tide right here. This could do it. Not really. But he could get the hat trick anyway. So doing my best to make this one exciting. But let's face it, he's down to 76 supply. And there's a lot of red in this northern area of the map, which is not good for DDE.
You know, and look at this, though. If you look at the minimap, there is little to no creep spread whatsoever.
Who needs it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the interesting thing is, you know, people talk about responsibly spreading creep, but, I mean, Destiny has pretty much... I don't want to say dominated this game, but yes, he kind of has dominated this game.
Well, once he adjusts his composition to what the Terran's doing, and people don't give enough credit for that. Like, oh, he's a herp derp. He just makes you fret the Broodlord. No, he doesn't. He actually looks at what he actually scouts. He actually responds, and then he makes them.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, you can't just go and tech straight to Broodlord and Faster and win. Of course, you have to get into the game first.
Yeah.
And then do it. But.
God, you know, DDE is just like you said. It has alligator blood. He no longer has a main. No longer has a natural.
Are you kidding me? He's
no
like,
longer
there's
has
money on the line. DDE actually letting his little brother play right now. He's gone for a sandwich. he's like I'm going to wear him out mentally.
Yeah, tire him out. You know, this is a series situation. So if you can make your opponent tired, well, you're in a better spot, obviously. And now DDE, his last remaining base right now has been found. A lot of Ultralisks here. I can't expect anything but a GG here very, very quickly out of DDE.
And again, lands the Vikings against the Ultras. And they decided that was a bad idea.
There it is.
Man.
So, game number 3 goes to Root. I keep saying Root Destiny. It's just Destiny.
You can say that because it's in his name. Of course, Team Root actually becoming defunct and going to Team Complexity. Team Tumba making a vie for Kawikakai, affectionately known by you guys as Kiwi Cocky.
Yeah, you guys, you layman's. It's actually Kawikakai.
It's Kawikakai, but you know, he declined the invitation from Team Tumba, unfortunately. So, but whatever, it's all good.